Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and today we have Pitro 123 in the Tier 7 American SPG, the M12, the door knocker, famously used for bunker busting during World War II. And we're on Malinovka on the North Spawn. Now Pitro, as I'll call him from now on, has got 2 marks of excellence on his M12, so he obviously likes to play it a lot and he's getting quite good. Let's see how he gets on. It's a standard battle, so he doesn't have to move very far, and there's some targets lining up towards the south straight away. Okay, an IS and a Type 58. Now tanks tend to head to this corner to try and take shots at the forces in the north. They also protect against any incursion, and there's already been incursion, and that T-34-85 did not last very long. He was either doing a YOLO, and I think he was YOLOing, or he was out of control and just on autopilot, because he was taken out very easily. Okay, now somebody's indicating there's the Hellcat just been seen on the corner. That E25 is spotting near the water side, and he can see most of them, and the Hellcat goes down. Brilliant shot, 318 hit points straight away. There's some rather rude comments about the T-34-85 driver in chat. Okay, nobody's in sight at the moment, but we know there are some there. Okay, there's somebody, and they're trying to make it through the dip. You cannot go that way. It's impossible to get across the water there. It's just too deep at one point or other. You will drown if you try to do that. It's just not possible. Many people have tried and failed to get across that way. Round out. And a direct hit on the KV-85. It looks like, yes, the Type 58 tried and drowned. So he did make the mistake of trying to cut across the dip. It cannot be done. Okay, this Scorpion G is trying to use the that lake edge to get across. That's a bit dangerous as well. That lake is quite deep at one point. Okay, nobody else in sight. The E25. Ah, the E25 has seen the T-25 pilot and been taken out by him. Okay, the pilot can be hit if he stays at the bottom. If he goes up that slope again, it may be difficult to hit him. The IS is seen. It's probably a better target, because if he stays there right next door to the building, he can be shot, but he's pulling back. He's looking to the gap. He wants to move further to the west. Okay, he can hit him from here. Let's see if the M12 is going to hit him. Petro, are you going to take a shot? Rounds out.
That was close.
It was close. He did 55 damage, but it was splash. Okay. He's now moved to the M6 that's on the downslope of the hill. There's a large number of Petro's teammates are coming up, and there's a T-25 too there as well. Waiting for the reload. Almost completed. Rounds ready, and it's out. Unfortunately, it's an overshot, but he did get some stun. Okay, probably would be better actually to aim at the far side, not the near side, or if he is going to go for the near side, obviously wait until the tanks are lined up with each other, like now. And then if he does get an overshoot, it's going to go straight into the M6. Okay, rounds out. And he hits both! He hits both of them. 124 damage to the T-25, and a good stun on the both tanks as well. And the KV-4 is moving up. He can't see the T-25 or the M6, but the T-25 has gone down now. That KV-4 should be able to see the M6 now. They're shooting at the others are shooting at the 3601, which has now been killed. So we've lost all the targets except for the IS, which can be seen down south. And IKV has made it all the way across and is now confronting the IS. Now Pitro has seen this and is moving down. Now I hope if the IS stays where he is, he's going to be an easy target. He's only got 390 hit points left, and he is exposing his rear to Pitro. And it's a hit! Definitely hit. Although he went unsighted, he definitely hit it. Even though it was an explosion, it went directly to where the IS was. Now it should be that the shot would disappear if it was a direct hit, but it definitely was close. Okay, he's loaded. The Scorpion G moves just at the last moment and he gets stunned, but oh, he's heading into the lake. Now that's a bit of a silly move because it's fairly deep there. Ah, and he's drowned. Yes, he has moved. He moved into the deep area of the lake. Okay, so that's the second drowning we've had on the enemy team. At T-25 pilot and a 504 hit. Excellent. Okay, the T-25 pilot's gone down. That means there's only six people on the enemy team now, and Petro's still got one kill. Okay, he's loaded. 10 rounds left. He's looking for the enemy. More than likely the enemy artillery is in this area here. He's going to get a counter battery. No sign. Ah! The T-28 prototype rounds out. And a direct hit for 340 hit points. And a stun. Okay, they spotted the T-20 and the enemy M12, but he's electing. Yes, he's electing to go for the M12. It has been hit. No, he's changed mind again. He's not loaded yet. He considers the T-20 is a much more dangerous target to his teammates, but unfortunately it's disappeared because they can't see it now. Okay, the Scorpion can be seen. He brings the aim over, lets the reticule settle, but it's moving. This is difficult. And the Jackson can be seen. And Scorpion's back again. Okay, stationary this time. Rounds out. And a hit. Splash hit. 236 hit points. And there's some damage, stun assistance there. Okay, they've lost another member of their team. They're down one now. That Scorpion's been tracked. He's repaired his track. He's pulled off again. A splash kill will get him now. Rounds out. And he gets splashed and killed. Even though the round landed in the water, it was enough to kill. Okay. Pitro's now moving. He's changing position. Maybe he's concerned that now that the enemy's got an advantage of one, that he might be counter battery. It also would help if he was moving closer to the cap, just in case the enemy makes a run to the cap. The bushes in this position here actually do give good vantage points overlooking the cap, but it doesn't look as if he's going to them. I think he's going down the far end next to the water. There is a nice little dip here which you can use. It wouldn't give you much warning if the enemy does come after you. Okay, it looks like he's going to try and support that AT-2. Ah, this may be the reason why he moved. The T-20 has come up over the top and now been spotted by the Hummel. He's lining the shot up, letting the aim dial in. The Hummel's fired and missed. Okay, T-20 stationary, rounds out. And it hit the T-20, 313 damage, but it killed the Hummel. Okay, he's moving again because obviously he's given away his position now. The T-20 knows where he is, so he's going to go down to the river's edge. He's lining up. and awaiting the arrival of the T-20 to shotgun him. Now it'll really help if he's got snapshot, because then when he does see the enemy, if he has to adjust the gun in a horizontal frame, it's going to mean that the aim will be much better. Well, the shot will be much better. Very likely that T-20 will come after him. Ah, yes, it's on its way in. Here, he spotted it. Okay, now the question is, will the T-20 decide to come in? He hasn't got a shot on that T-20. He can't fire, not from that position. If he moves further up, the T-20 could probably get him. He might be able to use those bushes. The trouble is the T-20 will be giving the position, his position away to his own artillery if he has no sixth sense, and we don't know if Pietro does have sixth sense. Ah, the enemy's coming! And a shotgun! 290 hit points, and a total kill, total wipeout. Brilliant. Okay, that brings his number of kills to 3. Okay, the AT-15 is nearby, and he's been stunned by the enemy M12 at the moment. Could be the Hummel. Okay, he's come around the corner now because he is out of sight. Ah, the enemy Jackson has been seen. He's dialing in the aim. He's switched to battle assistant and then come back to overhead view again. Okay. Now it looks like the Jackson's trying to use the building. Rounds out. It damaged the Jackson. That's given the AT-15 some assistance because he's been stunned as well by the enemy artillery. He's moved back a bit just in case there's a counter shot. Still waiting to finish the load. Very short time now. He should be able to splash the Jackson if that Jackson stays where it is. He's moving back a bit. He's moving forward. Rounds out and it kills the Jackson. 39 hit points, but a definite kill, and that assists the AT-15. But the AT-15 is in trouble. He's only got 1 hit point left. Oh, if only that T-34-85 had not YOLO'd in the start of the battle, they would have had an advantage by now. Okay, Pietro's moving up. It's him versus an M12 and a Hummel, and he's going to have to do most of the work because the AT-15 really is incapable of doing anything more than spotting now. Sometimes you just have to pull up your man pants, go into battle, and shotgun the enemy to death right in the face. Okay, he's going to try and use the trees and the cover to obscure his approach. We know where the enemy's likely to be. They're going to be either in J0 or in K0. That's where they were last sighted. But if they are there, they've got very good sight lines on any approaching tanks, so it'll make it very difficult for him to move up. Ah, right, one of them's been seen, the Hummel's been seen, and he's hiding behind that building. Now, Pietro can splash him, but at that point, the trouble is if he moves a bit closer, the windmill's in the way, so he's going to have to move over to the right. He is moving. Okay, now he's got a clear shot. Now, dial in that aim. Dial in the aim. It's going in, it's going in, it's going in. Ready. Now, rounds out, and it's a hit. But it's not enough. 72 hit points left, but 11 seconds stun. And the trouble is that 1 hit point on the AT-15 may not be enough. Okay. It's reloading. Almost there, but the windmill's obstructing at the moment. Yep. Okay, he's in. He can be hit now. And he could be splash killed now. And it's a splash kill. And he takes down the Hummel. Always worth trying for the splash kill if you can't get a direct hit, but the AT-15 has gone down. Oh dear. Which means now it's just him versus the enemy M12. And we know from the ratings that the enemy M12 is not that good. It's got a very poor rating, but that doesn't necessarily mean he won't have a good day. It's just that Pietro, with his 2 marks of excellence, has obviously had a lot more experience with the M12, and there's a good chance that he's going to get it right, and the enemy tank driver might not. Let's have a look. somewhere in these trees is the M12, and he must know that Petro's on the way in. He saw his... he has been spotted. He does have sixth sense. There's the enemy tank. Lines the shots up, lets the aim dial in, and a shotgun kill. 71 hit points, and he wins the battle, and he gets a Top Gun. Okay, that's a great finish to the battle. Always nice to see a shotgun kill. And he gets a mastery, an ace tanker in the M12, a bruiser, a Gores Medal for killing, doing damage 10 times the hit points of your vehicle. And that was his last shells, so he got a Fadin's as well. And on top of that, the counter battery, because he killed both the Hummel and the M12. A Confederate, because he hit 6 vehicles which were then later subsequently killed by his teammates. And he killed 6 of his own and gets the Top Gun. If we look at the team scores, he did 2,867 hit points, 6 kills. He earned base XP of 1,346. He fired 20 shots, 8 direct hits, all penetrations, 12 splash damage, 2,867 hit points of damage, 2,242 at a distance of more than 300 meters. The other ones being the ones which were much closer, including the shotguns, both shotguns. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration. He hit 12 vehicles, 6 were destroyed. Damage due to his assistance was 123. Damage with the stun was 1,468, which is very handy. 14 stuns. He only has a standard account. That's 35,748 credits. After deductions, he walks away with 10,276 credits. And his base XP, 1,346. And that's all he takes home. So that's a pretty good round. Pretty exciting round as well. Considering it was his last shell, he wanted to make sure that shell went in. And he did that very, very well. But the splash probably would have killed the enemy anyway. But it was a good shot. Okay, so if you enjoyed this battle, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching.